What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I'm back with my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Friday, February 25th. And be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comment section who your favorite plays are for today's slate. And finally, shout out to No House Advantage for being the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code Awesemo when signing up to get up to $25 on your first deposit. We're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Jalen Green, Scotty Barnes, Reggie Jackson, Kyle Kuzma, and DeJounte Murray on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? Time to find out. First up at number 5, I'm looking at Christian Wood, power forward, center, eligible, 7,800, projected for 43. The goal is 57. He's in the optimal lineup 20% of the time. I gave him 32 minutes, 1.33 fantasy points per minute here. Houston, 4-point dogs against Orlando. It's a big line for Wood. 19 points, almost 14 rebounds, 2 assists, which isn't all that interesting. 2 stocks, however. It is a pace-up spot against the Magic. They gain 1.6 possessions over their average. It all just comes together really well for Wood, and the fact that he gets that power forward eligibility, which he really shouldn't have if we're being perfectly honest, that helps out a ton here. And that allows you to get to him more frequently than you normally would. So, see what I did there? 7,800 in a matchup against Orlando. They don't really have anybody that matches up that well against him. I like Wendell Carter Jr. and all, but I'm not really worried about it. This is a good spot. This is as good of a spot as you're going to find for Houston. This looks really good for Christian Wood. In at number 4, if he plays, that's Fred VanVleet. He is questionable. All signs point to him playing. Point guard eligible, 8K. Projected for 43. The goal is 58. He's in the optimal lineup 20% of the time. 38 minutes for VanVleet, 1.15 fantasy points per minute. They are 2.5-point favorites against Charlotte in a big-time pace-up spot. They gain 2.5 possessions above their average. That's pretty massive here. It's a fast-paced Charlotte team. It's a bad Charlotte defense. All of those signs point me to wanting to get to a lot of the Toronto Raptors starting 5 today. 21, 8, and 5 for VanVleet, 2.5 stocks. You know exactly what you're getting here. And the fact that he is 8K now, we're talking about a guy that was 10K maybe a little over a month ago. Take advantage of it now. If he's out there, he's playing 36 minutes or more in a competitive game. You wouldn't even be surprised if it was north of 40. He has the opportunity to put up a big-time fantasy score, and at $8,000, you don't even really need a massive fantasy score. Buckle up for this one. Number 3, Russell Westbrook, point guard eligible, 7K. Projected for 41. The goal is 52. He's in the optimal lineup 27% of the time. We're taking a step up in tier now. I gave him 35 minutes without Anthony Davis today and for the foreseeable future. They are 1-point favorites against the Clippers. It's a pace-neutral spot, but I gave him 35 minutes. He's a 1.2 fantasy point per minute guy this season when Anthony Davis does not play. 19 points, 9.5 rebounds, and almost 7 assists, plus a steal. You got to cover up the name, whether you like it or not. You got to pretend that this is something different. 7K Russell Westbrook as a 1.2 fantasy point per minute guy is pretty significantly underpriced for what we're getting today. You got to play a lot of Russ today. It's not going to feel good. Back to Toronto at number 2. I'm looking at OG Anunoby, small forward, power forward eligibility, just 5,400, projected for 35. The goal's only 44. He's in the optimal lineup 29% of the time. Another guy that's going to play 36 minutes today, 17 points, 7.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 2.5 stocks in an incredible matchup against Charlotte. Fits him like to a T. He's almost a fantasy point per minute guy, but even if you want to just say it's 0.95, why is he down to 5,400 now? Is he playing a little bit worse? Sure. But 5,400 small forward, power forward eligibility? This is a guy that was like up over 8K recently. I love getting to Anunoby. As you can see, I like getting to VanVleet. Scotty Barnes makes the list too. You want to play guys from Toronto today, but I think on FanDuel, Anunoby is the best one. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comment section who your favorite plays are for today. And then don't forget to go to No House Advantage and sign up using that promo code Awesemo. Closing it out with my number one play of the day, that would be Cole Anthony, point guard, shooting guard eligible. 6,100, projected for 39. The goal is only 48. He's in the optimal lineup 32% of the time. I gave him 33 minutes, close to 1.2 fantasy points per minute, 26% usage, 20 points, 8 boards, 6 assists, and a massive pace-up spot against the Houston Rockets. Orlando, 4-point favorites, but the Rockets play very, very, very fast, and they're really, really, really bad defensively. It doesn't get much better for Cole Anthony. The Magic gain 3 possessions above their average. That's more than a fantasy point bonus just because of the matchup alone. That is enough to get Cole Anthony in the optimal lineup 32% of the time. That gets Cole Anthony into the optimal lineup more than any other individual player on this slate. Cole Anthony is your number one contender for today. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Friday, February 25th. DraftKings and Yahoo versions of this video are around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. Enjoy your weekend. We're back again Monday morning for another edition of the Contenders.